Roxely Rodriguez, and before I start, I'm going to tell you some stuff about myself so you get a general idea of why I chose these three objects. I am from El Paso, Texas, currently living in Washington State. I'm a United States Marine, and the reason I want to go back to school is to pursue an education, first of all, and second of all, to motivate Marines and my family members to get an education themselves. I am the smallest of three, and also, I am the first one of 20 cousins to pursue an education. Let's get started. My first object is a cow. The reason why I chose a cow is because it reflects where I'm coming from, El Paso, Texas. El Paso, Texas is a small town, it's a countryside city, and also it reflects who I am as an individual because when I was small, my mom used to take us across the border to Juarez, Mexico to go with my grandpa who owns lands. He used to make us work outside and show us that no matter where you come from, you could be anything. My grandfather also showed us how to dedicate ourselves to something, and that no matter if people humiliate you for being someone that collects cotton or vegetables, you can at least try to strive yourself and motivate yourself from there to be someone else, or to influence other people how to be humble about what you do and not be ashamed of doing something that other people will be ashamed of doing. My second object is this challenge coin. This challenge coin represents a lot about who I am right now and where I'm standing. When I went to boot camp, I never knew there was such thing as an honor grad. Honor grad is the person who graduates #1 from their platoon, and that's exactly what I did when I graduated boot camp. Yeah, I was from a small town, and I looked around and I saw this all big, the people who are coming from big towns, and I realized that I was never going to be that good. I had no confidence at all, but when I walked out, my drill instructor came up to me and she said, "Congratulations, Rodriguez, you did it." I looked around me and I never realized that I was going to do such a thing. Actually, right there and then, I realized that I have honor, courage, and commitment. The three characteristics that define a Marine. Also, I knew that whenever you believe in yourself and that you don't let people tell you who you are, only yourself, you could do anything and everything you set yourself to. When I came back, my recruiter also told me that I was one of the few people, or females in general, from El Paso, Texas to get honor grad. I felt great because I never believed that I could do such a thing. Also, I learned my strength, my weaknesses, and I challenged myself physically, emotionally, and mentally, and I realized that I was actually pretty strong. My last and final object is this Bible. This Bible was given to me by my uncle. My uncle was in the Navy. He was the reason why I joined the military in the first place. This Bible was given to him by my great-grandpa. He was in war too. My uncle had to come back from war because he suffered from PTSD. He came back and he would cry every night telling us how he always wanted to retire from the Navy. When I was 7 years old, I watched him, and ever since, I wrote down in every paper, they would ask me, "What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And the first thing that would come out of my mouth was, "I want to be just like my uncle. I want to be a United States sailor." When I graduated high school, I never realized what I wanted to be exactly because I wanted to go to college. I was going to be the first one. I wanted to show my mother that I was going to do something with my life. But then it came along, and I became a United States Marine. This is all that I'm going to say about my three objects. The final conclusion is, I am a firm believer, and I believe that everything I set my mind to, I could do. And also, I just hope that I could get the chance to graduate school and become an officer for the United States military, and to influence people that getting an education and believing in yourself, even that you're coming from a small town, you could do anything and everything you set your mind to.